So in our last video, Bitcoin Cash was forming a bull flag right after it broke above the 200-day moving average. Price eventually broke down right here and then came right down to test the 200-day moving average for the third time. As of right now, it seems to be holding a good spot for the price to bounce. In a bullish scenario, I would expect it to come back in this range and test the highs again, right at around $320 for a third attempt. And in a bearish scenario, I would expect the price to have a lower high, possibly around this $300 range, break down again and test that 200-day moving average for the last time. So in this video, we'll be looking at the bullish and the bearish scenario for Bitcoin Cash and see which one can have the higher possibility in September. Hey guys, it's John here with another video with Currency.com, and Bitcoin Cash will be the topic for this video. We'll be looking at the most recent dip, the latest news, and also the prices to watch, and if Bitcoin Cash can bounce off that 200-day moving average to continue to new highs. And before we get into it, if you can hit the like and subscribe button, that would be great. It helps the channel out to get the video out to more people to see it. And first things first, let's have a look at the current trader sentiment right now for Bitcoin Cash on Currency.com. It does show right now there is 84% buyers and 16% sellers. So like we always do, let's cover support and resistance levels on the daily chart. Support number one, $260 for Bitcoin Cash. And right now, that is right on the 200-day moving average. The next level that I'll be looking at after that is $240, which was a strong support throughout April, May, and June. And $220 would be the final support level that I watch. That is where the price recovered after the March lows. But if we were to test that price range again, then we could possibly go right back down to the March lows all over again. But on the upside, resistance level number one is $290, which was the monthly open for August. $325 is after that, which is the high for the current trend, and a breakout above that would mean continuation. And $500 is the long-term resistance zone. $500 is also the long-term resistance for the long-term downtrend on Bitcoin Cash since all-time high. So DevCon 3 will be happening for Bitcoin Cash September 4th to 6th, where Bitcoin Cash engineers will be holding an annual conference. They will be competing for prizes, doing a 72-hour hackathon where programmers will do nonstop hacking, finding issues within the blockchain. And there is a little bit of tension again starting to build within the Bitcoin Cash development. Bitcoin Cash is looking like there is possibly going to be another chain split this November. There has been a disagreement between Bitcoin Cash node and Bitcoin ABC regarding the latest upgrade that requires miners to donate about 8% of newly minted coins to the development fund starting from November. And some are saying that this idea is from one of the Bitcoin Cash lead developers, so he can profit from that 8% of coins getting a payout right to his wallet. So this conflict here could affect the future outcome of Bitcoin Cash. So it is ongoing, and we will follow up on this and keep you right in the loop in the next video or as soon as we have news on it. And a little bit more bullish news here. The Grayscale Trust recently introduced Bitcoin Cash to over-the-counter trading in the stock market. Grayscale announced on August 17th that shares from the firm's Bitcoin Cash Trust are available on OTC markets under the ticker BCH. Now, Bitcoin Cash is starting to put more money into marketing than development. A crowdfunding campaign raised more than $50,000 in the first 2 days towards creating viral videos promoting Bitcoin Cash. The latest video they produced had over 100,000 views across all social media platforms. And this time around, they plan to raise about $180,000 on a campaign on Flipstarter. The funds will be used to create videos to be posted on YouTube and other streaming sites. The Bitcoin Cash developer behind this said that several supporters of Bitcoin Cash have been saying that they would rather fund marketing than development, and that's why they chose to go this route. But let's move on to the Currency.com platform, look at the bearish and bullish case scenario for the price action, and I'll get your guys' opinion in the comments on which one is likely to be the outcome. First, let's look at the bullish scenario using the RSI, the MACD, and the price action. Price had a recent breakout above the 200-day moving average, and then it did start to consolidate and build a strong support right in this current range. And the past 3 days, the price has been having a higher low and is in the process of breaking above the 21 and the 50-day moving average. The RSI looks like it's bouncing right back to around that 50 range. And if it does, then we can see it start heading right back into that overbought zone again. Also at the same time, the MACD lines are coming closer together with a bullish crossover expected in the next few days. And so let's say the price action does continue to be bullish and we do have a bullish crossover in the next few days. And I would expect the price to make it above the 21 and 50-day moving average and find a strong support at about 285 minimum. That would then set the price up with bullish momentum to make its ways right back to the highs at about $320. That will put it on track to go test the 420 price target that we mentioned in the last Bitcoin Cash video. But let's say things turn around for Bitcoin Cash and it starts looking bearish. A rejection of the $290 resistance, which was the August open, would possibly send Bitcoin Cash back down to test the 200 moving average again, which would then make the 200 moving average support weaker because that would be the fourth time testing it. And if the RSI does make a lower high, then the next leg down will most likely send it down into the oversold zone. And with the price possibly going back to July levels. And zooming out, Bitcoin Cash has been in a long-term downtrend, making lower highs and failing to go above that $500 resistance. And if it fails to break out this time around, then we can see the Bitcoin Cash downtrend continuing into later this year and possibly even a chain split, which would be bearish for Bitcoin Cash and send the price down even more. Just like the chain split we had here in November of 2018. For September, my bullish price target is right around $350, which is approximately a 25% bounce from current levels, which is possible if crypto does remain to be in a bull run. But if we are to slow down and head downwards, then my bearish price target is right around $220, which also held as a support for June and July. So what do you think is more likely to happen in September for Bitcoin Cash? The bullish scenario or the bearish scenario? Or could it be even different and the price would just range sideways? Let me know what your thoughts are and we'll talk about it in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. It's John from Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.